So just before Christmas, the veggie garden has been doing really well, and we had an abundance of silverbeet, the bok choys, and the cauliflower was growing, and you can see a head of cauliflower already forming. And then over Christmas and New Year's, we went away and I stuck in a few bottles of water in hopes that it would last. The worst affected plants were the ones in the blue bathtub. And then earlier this year, we put in a new garden bed in the front yard, and I wanted to experiment with sweet potatoes, and they seem to be growing well. And then in the corner of the front yard, it's starting to look like a jungle. We've got tomatoes, watermelon, and rockmelon, and they're all fruiting. There are a couple of rockmelons, a couple of watermelons. Now in the veggie garden in the bathtub, the silverbeet sprang back to life and it was giving us great yield again. For the bok choy, they seem to be growing, but not as much as they used to. And actually 2 of them sort of dried up and died. I've also put in some edamame beans, and it's purely experimental. I want to see how it'll do. And then I've got another rockmelon plant. You can see the leaves are not quite as big. It must be due to the soil quality, but it has better access to the sun and also pollinators. And on this plant, we have 4 melons. And around the house, I've got some more plants. I originally wanted to turn that into a planter box with timber cladding on the sides, but it's been really useful how it is currently because I can keep my succulents underneath the planter stand, and it gives it ample sunlight in the morning and shaded in the afternoon. And on this plant stand, I've got one of the best yielding crops. It's Chinese cabbage or Napa cabbage. I've done about 3 lots of kimchis and a few stir fries and a few soups. So very versatile, and I really like it. I'm also trying to grow kangkong, which is water spinach, but they don't seem to be doing quite as well, and I'm not sure why. If you do, please leave a comment below and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Going to the backyard, I've put in a courgette or zucchini plant, and I've also got a cucumber plant. The zucchini plant has been yielding pretty well, and the cucumber we've had 2, and the eggplant's not quite ready yet. It's been quite a slow growing plant, and again, I'm not sure if that's normal or not, and if you have any comments about eggplants, I'd appreciate that. One more thing before I go. The garden bed, we've added irrigation to it by tapping off an existing irrigation system. I'm also taking an online horticulture course right now. Hopefully my crop yield next year would be better. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.